Yo. It's your man, Mr. Fantastic, right back at you one more time. And welcome to Ultra Crepidarian, right? So, I'm on my hunt to find information about Algorand. And I promise you, man, a lot of it is really above my head. When you're dealing with BSC, it's mostly reflection staking, you know, um, yeah, it's really what it boils down to. A couple NFTs, then you got a couple play to earns, but it's really the same old thing, right? That's not the case with Algorand, man. It's really they have a lot of things going on, especially with this upcoming bridge with Ethereum. Excuse me. And I was just reading right here, Stacey Warden, right? She's the CEO of the Algorand Foundation, Borders Global Blockchain Business Council, and advisory boards. So right here it says 9 submissions for our EVM to AVM, Ethereum to Algorand compatible super Algo Foundation is so psyched to start evaluating and then drive hard for 2022 full implementation. I mean, it looks like people are loving this too. I mean, if you can just look at some of the comments, right? Like people are ready for this to happen. And it's a great thing. It's really a great thing because I don't know if I ever showed this, but right here, I kind of put a kind of a demonstration of what that kind of looks like, right? So instead of going through Ethereum and paying those high fees, you can do the same thing using Algorand and kind of like go through them to get through Ethereum to be able to do what you want to do without spending all this money. And of course, that was a layman's terminology of it, but yeah, push come to shove, man, that's really what it's about, right? So, just trying to find out different information about them, I came across this site, and you can definitely, well, it's regular algorand.com, but they have a couple links to where you can register for developmental videos, right? So I definitely came here, and when I was looking around, I started noticing that this is where they have a lot of information, all in video, right? You have stuff for Tiny Man, right, which is a way that you can swap, you can stake. It has analytics. You know, this is another site that you can kind of compare to I want to say a pancake swap or something like that, right? So they have a lot of information if you're looking to do your due diligence and just listen and try to find out exactly what they're doing over there, what they're trying to achieve, and the roadmaps from different assets, right? Right here, you have developer office hours, pipeline UI. You got Algo Decks, you got the Wallet Connect, which I'm thinking are these guys up here. Uh, Look, exploring the algo builder, adding QR codes to your D app. So this is for people out there who are developers. They're kind of showing you the ropes. Right here, NFTs for collecting, gaming, and royalties. NFT roundtable. Blockchain from mobile. So I mean, it's just so much. It's so much information, and I know this might be just for developers, but it's also something if you want to just learn more about what they're doing or what the developers are trying to do or what they're offering developers, you got the standard assets, the building D apps on the Algorand using Reach, all of this stuff. Smart contract language. You can mess around and create your own token with this information that they're giving you. How to set up an Algorand environment, right? All of this. Now, I mean, you probably got to have some type of IT skill, but If not, if this can lead you in the direction of building your own token, I mean, if you got the time on your hands, man, this is going to be a very useful resource. I mean, wow, it's a lot of information. So I was looking at a few things. I was over here on tinychart.org because this is where you can come and you can get your analytics. You can see the populars, the gainers, what's trending. You definitely got some advertisements up here for different stuff. So I'm invested in DeFi, right? And DeFi is more like having a Yahoo Finance on your mobile, right? You know how in stocks most people use TD Ameritrade, E Trade, Webull, a lot of different exchanges, and they come with their own analytics also. But you have a lot of people that you know they use Yahoo Finance, right? Because you can get your stuff up there, your watch list, you get a lot of different articles and stuff like that. So DeFi is actually doing the same thing, but they're doing it for the Algorand. So this is their roadmap right here, right? So we're going to skip to quarter two. So the app release that's planned for next month, and I have the beta. You can download the beta. It actually looks pretty good. It looks really nice. Support for multiple swap protocols, advanced portfolio stats, support price alerts via push notifications. I mean, that sounds like TD Ameritrade to me, right? That sounds really, really good. Support for NFTs, on ramp and off ramps. That's what I want to see. The Algorand governance, where you can, it's more like a basically like you can stake your tokens and they let you vote on certain things that's happening with the ecosystem, and that's great. And you actually, I believe, you can get extra tokens from that too. Don't give me the line, but this is how the screenshot looks of the DFly app, and it looks exactly like this. I have it. You can download your paraphrase if your passphrase if you want to, but the best thing about this is you don't have to, right? So right here, I believe it was right here. No, it says DFly reads passphrases for secure storage only after a user confirms a transaction. The user wants to export the passphrase. In no other cases does DFly read the passphrase. Importantly, DFly is designed for the passphrase to never leave your device. We also disabled having the stored passphrase synchronized on iCloud or backed on Google servers. Note that when the app is uninstalled on a iOS, the corresponding keychain entries that store your account credentials are not deleted by iOS. To fully wipe your account information, explicitly remove the account in DFly, which will clear the respective keychain entries. Right? That's good to know. They actually tell you how to make sure you're safe. So I believe I'm looking for where it says, okay, so right here, and this is I think is one of the good things about this, because a lot of times you don't want to be giving your seed phrase or connecting to a lot of wallets or importing, because that's what you would do. You would import your seed phrase just like you would if you had a different wallet. If you had MetaMask and Trust Wallet and you wanted them to mirror each other, or Trust Wallet and the Safe Moon Wallet and you wanted them to mirror each other, you would import your seed phrase. So that's kind of like what this is, except they give you the option to not having to do that. And it says right here, it is important to note that DFly is still usable and, in fact, also useful if you do not provide your account's passphrase or even your account's public address. If all you want to do is look at the market, see some charts, etc., you do not have to provide any account information at all. However, you want to see your account balance or past swaps and transactions, you have to provide your account's public address. Just the address, not your seed phrase. Only if you want to trade with the DFly wallet is when you have to put in your seed phrase or your passphrase, however they want to label it, right? So it's still a very useful tool to be able to keep track of your of your investments, right? Of your assets. I mean, I don't suggest that anyone keep their stuff in an exchange like Coinbase or anything like that because those, stuff happens. They do get compromised. So I would never keep my information here. I wouldn't import it, but I can use it to keep myself updated with what's going on. And right now in BSC, I don't really think they have that. I mean, they got Coin Market Cap, right? You can go to that, but I don't think there's a singular app for that, not that of my knowledge. And then if you go to what Binance or you go to Crypto.com, they actually have to be listed. If they're not listed, then you're not going to be able to see them. So this is something that I really like. I'm checking it out now and I'm trying it now. But at the same time, you still have tinychart.org. And right now, you're not able to connect your wallet, right? You're not able to connect your wallet. They don't have that uh, accessibility yet, but I think it's coming. And I don't know if they have an app, right? I haven't seen an app yet, but at the same time, I haven't looked for one. But you would think that right here they would have something letting you know, hey, download our app. So that's why the DFly has a leg up on TinyChart. Yeah, I gotta say, right now DFly is looking really good. I mean, they're looking really good. They're knocking on 14. I mean, hopefully they can get there. Uh, I want to say the all-time high for them was here in February, and where they was at 0.017, right? That was nice, and you figured that was, yeah. I can't take it any farther back. So yeah. Ooh, excuse me, sorry, but where they're looking in a trajectory, man, there could be a good chance that these guys can hopefully get back up there and maybe overtake that all-time high and get going the closer they get to getting this wallet ready. I mean, the beta wallet is out, but if they can get it to where it's out of beta, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Right here, you can definitely tell on the tiny chart. This is beautiful. This is right here is the pool ratio. Of people that's getting into the pools of DeFi. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm staking them on AlgoFi right now. Definitely, and it's paying out too. Oh my God, it is paying out some nice rewards. So you might want to look into that too, right? Just in case you're holding DeFi, you might want to stake it and just double bubble on it because it looks like it's going to be doing some numbers. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, it'll look even better if we can break 14. If we can break that 0.13, I mean 0.013 and get into 14, that's a very good sign of a bull flag. You know, with the DFly, you got your app, you got your accessibility, your mobility, right? So I really enjoyed that. I think that's a lot of good information on that right there. But there was something else that I was looking at, and Algorand Foundation has ocean tokens. Clean up our waterways to earn fish tokens today in our Clean to Earn program, and they give you a link. Or help support cleanup by purchasing fish. Then head over to Algo Stake to earn nice rewards for holding onto your token. So I guess I'm so I get real skeptical when it comes to these save the planet type of tokens. I mean, it I kind of don't believe them. I'll be thinking that these be scams, but I have to say I did click on the link and they have the information right here for you of how you can go about doing it. And all they actually want you to do, right, is take a picture. It says photo of you and the trash you removed in the area the trash was removed with a sign that says fish. Make sure the trash you remove can be clearly seen. The estimate of the number of pieces of trash you remove from ocean. Yes or no if you would want to be featured on the website with your picture on your cleanup. You will receive a fish token for every piece of trash you picked up, plus the bonus. Now, I think that's pretty cool just for the simple reason that it has a real world utility and they want you to get out there and they want you to do something for the ecosystem, for the real world ecosystem, right? So this is their web page and they have a lot of information provided and you can definitely get in contact with them, which I definitely love. I kind of like when tokens give you email information to be able to contact them and find out what's going on. Here go to tokenomics for it. It's kind of hard to read, but you have the team 6.7%, the devs 6.7%, partnerships 5.3, liquidity 1.3, marketing 3.3, bonuses to the public 6.7, and public trash pickup is 70%. Right? So that's the tokens in billions. They give you a lot more information. It's tokens to be given to the public, all 5.75 trillion clean ocean tokens. Now, a person like me, I don't live anywhere near ocean, right? So I wonder how that works out. Is that a liability right there to where you can only, market towards those who live by bodies of water or what? So I don't know, but I didn't want to go into to these guys too deep. Right? I just wanted to really look at it, and I know there's people out there that are into the environment and trying to help the environment, which I think is super cool. So I just just shed some light on some different projects and some that you might not be aware of, and you might want to take a look at. Right? I mean, why not? So I hope that was a little insight on DFly. I mean, it's a nice utility they have. It's a great tool. You ask me, something like this and Tiny Chart should basically fly off into the moon somewhere because it gives you, without that, how are you going to know what your token is worth, what the price actually is? It's a no-brainer, right? It's like Coin Market Cap if they had a coin. It's a no-brainer. You know, Same thing with CRO. You know, that's why they have it. So, oh yeah. Gotta check out my boy Raiders before I go. So Raiders, they must have went parabolic last night, right? To where these guys shot up to 23 to 24, right? That was nasty. So of course, you see some people taking profit. It bounced back. People thought they caught it at the caught the green candle, right? Well, the bottom and a nice buy, but some more profit taking was done. And me myself, I got in yesterday. Got out around, I want to say around here, around 19. Watched it shoot up, and then I watched it, do a nice dip, and then I caught it right here at 13. Right, I caught it right there. Got really, really lucky, and now I'm just looking at it, and I'm waiting for it to shoot back up. Right, and that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. You wait for those dips because you knew it was coming sooner or later. You knew one of these nice red candles was coming because people kind of like if you watch, people kind of take profit around that zero eating time or that number change over time. They let it go a little higher, but that's kind of when people take their profits. And if you look at the past history of the coin, then you can tell, like right here, right? 9798, right? Around that 99 part. You can kind of tell this is when people start taking their little profits right here. 1615, right? Letting it grow a little bit and then boom. So I'm thinking that should be shooting back up. They're taking a little more. But I'm thinking this should definitely probably have a nice candle on its way in probably an hour or two. I'll probably come back and see this thing up here at 23. Who knows, right? So that's my little take today, y'all. Just wanted to go over a few little things, man, and see if I can pique you guys' interest into Algorand, into what's going on with them. I mean, they looking really, really nice right now. Uh, I think everything is. I mean, XRP is doing well. Chronos is doing well. Algorand is doing very well from where it was. I mean, even ApeCoin is starting to recover a little bit, right? So I mean, it's looking really good, man. It's looking really good around the way.